And back here at home, as the rain continues tonight in the coastal bend, several areas are experiencing several flooding, including those near Aransas Pass. Our Madeline Dart joins us live with a look at those conditions there. Maddie?
Yeah, good evening, Michelle. Now, as we were driving into town coming from Corpus Christi, we experienced along the road that's along 181 and 35. We experienced some scattered showers, and it started to clear up as we went through Aransas Pass. Now, Aransas Pass is looking relatively clear. We were speaking to Chief Blanchard with the police department there, and he said that any flooding in the area has really gone down. They're not having too much trouble. They did have a sinkhole that began to open, and they were able to get their public works crews to clear that up. And then we made our way up to Rockport. There is some flooding in the low-lying areas. We did see a lot of roads blocked off, especially on Market Street, which leads onto Highway 35. There's one main street closed off for some high water in the road. Nothing too much to be concerned about. Now we are on Highway 35 headed back towards Corpus Christi. You can see behind me that a portion of this right lane has been closed off. People are going slow around those cones, right headed back towards Aransas Pass. You can see there's very high water. Definitely take it slow. If you're on the roads, go slow, turn around, don't drown. Be careful and watch out for those scattered showers. Everything right now is looking pretty clear. We see some blue skies, but again, since showers are so scattered, there's no way to tell when they'll be coming your way. And if you're on the road again, just be sure to turn around, don't drown, and if you have to drive, take it slow. Live from Highway 35 southbound, Madeline Dart, 3 News. Michelle?